This podcast is published solely based off the interests of Jacko Law Group, PC, and in no way be construed as legal advice. The opinions shared reflect those of the authors and not necessarily the views of Jacko Law Group, PC. For more specific information or recent industry developments or situations, you should seek legal opinion or counsel. You are hereby notified that any review, dissemination, or copying of this message and its attachments, if any, is strictly prohibited. These materials may be considered attorney advertising in some jurisdictions.
Welcome to Jacko Law Group's Regulatory Compliance and Corporate Law Podcast. I'm Alicia Bond, Counsel at Jacko Law Group. We've created this podcast to break down complex regulatory, compliance, securities, and corporate law topics for business owners and professionals like you. If you joined us for episode 3 of this series, you know we talked about the different areas to consider before deciding how to form your business. To review, these areas include management, ease of formation, taxation, continuity of existence, liability and financial risk, transferability, and the ability to raise funds. Again, for an explanation of these areas, please check out episode 3, Starting a Business, the most important things to consider. Taking those into account, you may then wonder which entity is right for you. Sole proprietorship. This is the simplest and easy way to form a business structure. You do not need to file any paperwork with the state. You just simply begin conducting business and it exists. It can only be owned by one person who will report the profit or losses from the business on their personal tax returns. By far, the biggest disadvantage is that the sole proprietorship does not shield your personal assets if your business fails and it cannot meet its liabilities. Because of unlimited personal liability, you are liable for the debts and obligations of the business alone and to the full extent of your personal assets. Limited liability company. This is a popular entity created by state law and is owned by one or more members. Generally, an LLC is taxed as a partnership with the profit and losses passing through to the members. Since tax laws vary state to state, an advisor can help determine whether you'd be better off forming an LLC to have the pass-through tax benefits. One of the other benefits of an LLC as opposed to a corporation is that you have some flexibility as to how you want it to be managed. You can set up the LLC to be either member managed or manager managed or even managed by a board of managers. All of those terms are outlined in the LLC's operating agreement that are all signed and adopted by the members. It's critical to fully understand all of the obligations and implications. Partnerships. Many choices exist, including general partnerships, limited partnerships, and limited liability partnerships. Simply put, each involves 2 or more people who agree to finance and operate a business, sharing in its profits or losses. In some cases, when it comes to management, 2 heads are better than 1. But partnerships also make it necessary to protect one business owner from the actions of the other owners. You should incorporate limited liability considerations in your partnership agreement in order to shield personal assets from company debts and obligations and shield the owners from each other. Corporations. These entities are best suited for those seeking more formality in management structure and significant liability protection. They are owned by shareholders, they are managed by the board of directors, who then delegate the day-to-day management to the executive officers. To form, you need to first file articles of incorporation, draft bylaws, and prepare other filings. After that, you must be sure to hold annual shareholder meetings and board of director meetings to maintain compliance, making corporations tedious to establish and sometimes complicated to maintain. There's also a much higher duty owed to the public from the corporations. As an example, in some instances, you must have certain minimum insurance in place to ensure the public is kept safe from potential malpractice and other harm. If you are in the process of starting your own business, you must set yourself up for success with the right business structure and the best legal team lending their expertise. To find out more and to speak with our team, we invite you to contact us at 619-298-2880 or find us online at jackolg.com. Thank you for listening. We hope that you have a great day.